Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 straight years every day. Today, I'd like to share Exodus 6 verses 8 to 13. Here's the word of God. I will bring you into the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. I will give it to you for a possession. I am the Lord. Moses spoke thus to the people of Israel, but they did not listen to Moses because of their broken spirit and harsh slavery. So the Lord said to Moses, "Go in, tell Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to let the people of Israel go out of his land." But Moses said to the Lord, "Behold, the people of Israel have not listened to me. How then shall Pharaoh listen to me? For I am of uncircumcised lips." But the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and gave them a charge about the people of Israel and about Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. So that's Exodus 6, 8 to 13. And here's the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. Charge given to Moses and Aaron. When Moses told the Israelites that God will deliver them, they didn't listen to Moses because of the harsh slavery. So Moses went back to God and told him he can't do it. The Lord charged Moses and Aaron to do as they are told. Here's my commentary. After hearing how Moses continually groaned and tried to get himself out of the task God had asked him to do, I marvel at God's patience. From the beginning, Moses was giving all the reason why he is not worthy to do this job. God solved his first excuse, which is his inability to speak well. He got Aaron to join him to do this calling. Now, each time Moses hears rejection, both from Pharaoh and the Israelites, he groans to God and convinces God that he isn't the right person for the job. God is such a loving and understanding God that he still insists that Moses can deliver his people. What Moses was forgetting was the fact that he isn't the only one who is going to make this deliverance possible. He forgot that it is God doing it, using him so that God's power can be manifested and that the people's faith will grow stronger. Each time an obstacle comes, Moses backs away. Can we identify with Moses' lack of trust? He didn't trust the Lord enough to press on with the task despite the obstacle. He made excuses and God never stopped supplying resolutions to his roadblocks. Eventually, God didn't take his groans, but charged them instead. Reflection. Why are humans always running away from difficulties and rejection? During the fall, the difficulties and rejection were the consequences of the sin. Before the sin, there were no difficulties, there were no trouble, there were no rejection. But after the fall, shame came into the world. So the reason why, as like Moses, was trying to convince God that he is not worthy because he's afraid to be rejected. He's afraid that he is not perfect, but no one is perfect. So in other words, we have been believing the lies that we are perfect, and that is instilled in our broken hearts, in our sinfulness. So automatically, we would try to save ourselves from shame, from being rejected, from being wrong, from being imperfect. And that is why, in this case, when Moses complained and whined and groaned again, and convince God that he isn't the right person, God just told him, go as I tell you. Just like parents, when they're telling their children to go do this, you can do it, and the kid says no. And so all the coaxing and all the convincing and all the persuasion the parent does. And so that's what God did here. And God even assured him that I'll be with you and I will make you do all these miraculous things. And he didn't listen. He listened, but at the same time, half-heartedly, because half of his thought is in, am I going to be blamed? Am I going to be good enough? Are they going to laugh at me? So these are all our pride. These are all the things that we are so trivial about. It is so trivial that we think that it's bad to make mistake. We think that it's not okay not to be approved. But at the same time, we forget that if God has given us something, he is going to supply whatever it is that he asks from us. He will supply the resources and the skills and the talent and whatever it is that we need to make that happen. So I encourage you to take a look at your life and see what are the things that you're running from, the difficulties and the rejection that you're afraid of that impedes you from doing the work of God, just like here with Moses. But eventually, you know the story, he still delivered them out of Egypt, but Moses didn't make it to the promised land because of this problem that he has. It's pride and his constant lack of faith. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos and give you the Word of God. If you haven't already, I have done 3,000 videos over the 12 years I've been doing this daily. Just type on Google or YouTube search ILMA'S Home Devotional. Have a wonderful day.